Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with my journey around the world. And as you can see, we are somewhere different. We are actually Flamengo from Brazil, um, and yeah, it was quite surprising we've actually got Flamengo. I'll just take you through what happened. If we look at my history, particularly, um, I resigned from Bloem on the 12th of November, 2022, and I didn't get a job and for a good 9 months, just due to the fact that none of them really appealed to me. I looked at Mexico a lot. The only ones that really were available were bottom of the league, and I looked at the finances for them and like their players, and it just did not appeal. So I sort of put it on top division, and holidayed, and actually in the end, it's quite surprising. I got offered the job in Argentina with Lanús. Where are they? They're there. I got offered the job with them, so I applied for it, and they gave me the thing. But at the same time, the Corinthians job came open, so I applied for that and delayed the Lanús one. Corinthians laughed me off, and Wagner Love went there, who's now a manager. But Wagner Love left Flamengo to go to Corinthians. So then I delayed Lanús's again, or however you say it, and applied for the Flamengo jog, job, and I actually got it, which is really surprising, seeing as let's go to the first division and let's league tables, past positions, seeing as back, let's see where Corinthians are. Back then, they were about 12th, and Flamengo are about third at that point. So very surprising that he left to go to them. So actually, I took over a very good position. I took over when Flamengo were sitting in third, just coming off of first. I don't know why, but yeah, I took over on the 17th of 8th. So here, well, after this game here, Corinthians was my first game, 1-1. Not too bad against like the team that I was supposed to be going for. 1-0 against Palmeiras in the Brazilian Cup, fourth round, first leg. Yeah, 3-3 versus Atletico Mineiro. It was quite a big game here. If we look at the goals, we actually scored in the 92nd minute to give us the tie there, which is pretty good. Then we had 3-1 against Palmeiras in the second leg. Then we went on a bit of a good streak here, which, to be fair, we've only lost one game with me as manager, which is pretty cool. I haven't lost otherwise because they're such a good team. But at the same time, I'm not really liking how they play as much, so I need to change that, bring in some more like my players. We beat Atletico Paranaense 2-0, Coritiba 3-0, Botafogo 1-0. I'm not going to go through goal scorers. I'll show you the team afterwards. Sao Paulo beat 3-0. Then we had a bit of a drawing streak, 0-0 versus Santos, 1-1 versus Internacional, and 0-0 versus Vasco. But we got back on track with a 2-0 win against Portuguesa. Bahia, we won 3-1. Then we beat Botafogo 6-0 in the Brazilian Cup quarter-final, first leg. 2-0 against America. 2-2 versus Fluminense. 1-1 against Botafogo. 1-0 against Palmeiras. 2-0 versus Nautico. Then we had the Brazilian Cup semi-final leg 1 versus Sao Paulo, and won that 1-0. Then 2-1 versus Figueirense. And then 2-1 loss to Sao Paulo away, but we did get through on away goals. We scored really early on, but they got two late goals, but couldn't bring it back. 0-0 versus Grêmio, and as you can see here, we do have our first cup final already with Flamengo. They, yeah, Brazilian Cup final, so we're going to do that today, but we're actually not in any European qualification, because actually, it was only last year, well, this year they've been promoted. Look at that. Somehow they got relegated. And so this year is their first year in the league, and we're sitting in third at the moment. But look at the standings up top. We're on 70 points. Cruzeiro are on 70 points, and then Grêmio are on 71 points. Grêmio had a pretty big lead when I took over, but we managed to sort of shorten that gap. We're easily in qualification for the Copa Sudamericana. I think that's it. So look at Grêmio. Oh, they're not even in it. Where are fixtures and results? Were they? They're not even in that too. Oh, yeah, no, Copa Libertadores. Sorry, Cruzeiro actually won that. But yeah, it's been a bit odd managing Brazil. I don't know, it just hasn't. It's quite different how they play and all that. So I'll take you through the general team. Well, I'll take you through the team we're going to play with, I guess. That was we played with this team against Gremio because all of our players were on international duty or injured. So to get a 0-0, I'm pretty happy with that, seeing as my normal formations that. But there we go. Everyone's back in. We do need a left back and a right back because we only have Romario and Canario as left back and right back, really. I'll take you through the team. Antonio in goal, 27-year-old Brazilian. He's pretty solid for a keeper. So they actually bought him for 400k this year. Then Canario, left back, aging. We need to bring in a new young left back. Right back is Romario, another aging right back. We need to bring in another one of them, but he can play all up the right. But good solid stats all round. Then we have Calzada, centre back, a Uruguayan. Pretty good stats here. He's only pretty young too, so he can develop pretty well. Then we have Bruno Nascimento, who's been quite solid for us actually, even though he's aging. We do have some backup in where is he? He's probably injured, but yeah, we do have some backup there. Then we have Junior playing defensive mid, good solid 28-year-old. He will be actually shooting. One of the best players we have, prospects, is Carlos Eduardo, who is a defensive mid. He's 18 years old, but he's got really good stats, 90 determination. We bought him for 1.6 million from Vitoria, so yeah, that looks very good there. Jose Carlos, a centre mid, 27-year-old, looks pretty good. We need some more centre mids too, I think. We sort of lack that a bit, and aging, another centre mid here in Jordan Santiago. Luizinho, who is on loan from Gremio actually today, because our normal left mid is injured, but he's all right. And then we have Guilherme on the right, who's primarily a striker, but can play right wing. Got very good all-round stats. And then we have Pizzini up front, an aging Argentine. But he's been doing really, really well for us. Look at that, 22 goals. He's actually had the Argentina manager looking at him. That's how good he's been playing. But as you can see, we do have a bit of a lack of youth in the team, so we do need to bring some more in. If you look at the under-20 squad, though, we do have some good prospects in there. Flavio just came in this youth intake. Francal, Rodrigo. We got David, who's a very good young striker coming through. Hopefully he does the business for us. He's been getting a few games here and there. Then we had some players out on loan. Neto, right back, who I'm definitely going to bring in next year. And Bismarck, defensive mid. Bequinho, left winger. Khaled Basuini, a Egyptian. And then Pierre, another defensive mid. But we got some all right youth. I do have some transfers though, actually, I did already. This one was always set up before I came in. Heracles, a left back, a 31-year-old left back from Maritima. I don't know why we need him for how much for? 155k. I don't know what the other manager, Wagner Love, was doing with that. But look at that. Look how big our transfer budget is and wage budget compared to the teams I've been at. But then we have two players coming in. Zamadio from Colo Colo, a Chilean striker, 19 years old. Got some really good stats there. Hopefully he can come in and develop well. He's 2.1 million. And then we also got pretty much a steal here, Adauto, who is a right winger from AS Saint Etienne, who is very, very good. He actually originally went to them from Penarol in the first division. I think that's Uruguay. Yeah. And now he was on the transfer list, so I picked him up for 3.5 million or 3.4 million, which is pretty good. So they'll be coming in at the end of the season. We don't actually have that many games left. We have 3 games left in the first division, so we could win the league, but we do have a Brazilian Cup final to go through, so hopefully we can do well for this. I don't know if there's anything else to show you. Actually, I wanted to show you that Bloem have sold everyone, like literally everyone. Let's go to Bloem. So the newcomer came in, who was actually Celo Chikoe, who was the manager of like Supersport, and then he's retired now. So we don't they have no manager for the moment. But he sold everyone, like literally. I left, did some loans, and then I left. So Potosi goes out to Al Rayyan, Kumalo goes out to Lequia, along with Diallo. Shabala goes to Al Shabab for 2 million. Salmon Degode goes to Millionaires. Dan McKenzie goes to Orlando Pirates along with Gift Pool. Isaac Churu goes to Gladbach for 1 million. Zaba goes to Steaua Bucharest for 1.4. Massaleo goes to Vitoria, who've actually played against, for 700k. And then this season, they sold Kuzwayo to Al Hilal. They sold Brian Shongway to Vitesse for 3 million, who they actually loaned to Bahia. So I played against him, which is pretty cool. But look, he's just so good, and they've just sold him. And then they've just sold Dlimani for 170k to Kaiser Chiefs, and then just now they've sold Ayanda Zokli for 675k to Al Ittihad. So they've in the past 2 seasons they've made about 12 million, but they did buy some players. Like this year, they bought this guy for 2.2 million, but he's not even there anymore. Like these players aren't really on the because I closed the league. But anyway, it's just a bit crap. But they still actually won the league, I think. If I show you Premiership, yeah, they won the league for the 3rd year, so that's pretty good. But yeah, so I'll take you through the team. Well, I took you through the team for the lineup. First leg is at home. This is the team we're going to be going with. But yeah, I think if we look at our fixtures and our past meetings with them, this year we drew 0-0 and we drew 1-1. So bit back and forth. So let's see how this goes today. We've got the team. Let's get into it straight away. Hopefully we can get a win here because we are at home and it'll be our first sort of cup final win. We are evens favourites, so hopefully that does us well here. Going to go with the same thing I normally do. Going to go with that, and then go like that, and then I think we're actually going to, as I go back, I need to add a exploit the flanks on because they are playing very wide, and then let's play wider. So let's put that on and let's start the game. We're going to start on standard and balance because we're at home and I need to change the thing as per usual. There we go. And then to extended. There we go. So in Brazil now, first live com in Brazil, first chance for a trophy in Brazil, which would be pretty nice. We do have a chance here. Romario into Pizzini. Puts back out to Romario. Junior, Lizinho. Ah, Quilano saves. So that's going to be a problem around here, pronouncing names. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to do that, but I can't say I'll get it right every time. As we lose out there, Ortiz on the ball now, looking to break into Romario with a good clearance, but falls straight to Eduardo. Paredes, but that goes over. If that had gone in, I'd be pissed because Romario did a really good challenge there. But we've got a lot of the possession so far. We just need to get a goal. But to be fair, this team isn't really mine at the moment. Carlos Ferranda, oh, he scored it. What a crap way to concede. Straight from the free kick there. And Santos are up 1-0. But yeah, this team isn't really mine. Like, I want to make a lot more transfers in the off-season to sort of change it. But good goal from Carlos Fernando. Free kick. Really annoying that we've conceded. That's an away goal. So we need to get back on it and get at least 2 or 3 more, I'd like. But we have a chance here. But they clear it. Romario into Hilarme. Puts into Pizzini. Off the post, off the keeper, and then it's gone out. Oh my god, how unlucky can you get? Hilarme with the ball in. And that's another corner. Damn. Hilarme into the box again, but it's cleared. Romario back out to Hilarme. But he's offside. Giuliano. But they've actually got the ball. Carlos Fernando. Oh, Calzada clears that though. All the way up to the keeper. But he kicks that wide. But we get the ball. No. They somehow get onto the ball again. And then Antonio saves it, thankfully. But we already haven't had any clear-cut chances here. They have another free kick coming into the box. Antonio thankfully saves that. 2-0 down wouldn't be too good. But oh, this is really annoying. Half time coming up now, and we're still 1-0 down. See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't play the best. Like a lot of those draws really could have been what's it called? Losses. Let's just take off those ones and just play our normal game. I'm going to go on attacking because we need some goals. But yeah, hopefully we don't get counter-attacked here because they might try and do that. Guilherme. I don't know. No, we're not going to get anything from the first one. They have another free kick, but that goes wide, way wide there. That would have just pissed me off if they got another free kick goal. Pizzini isn't having the best of games, to be fair. And they're going, oh, there we go. Luizinho loses out, though. Santiago Pizzini. Luizinho puts it out. No, he doesn't put it out. He gets the ball somehow. Don't know how that wasn't a foul. And he's going down the wing. Puts the ball back post, and Hueleme's there. Great play by Luizinho. And Hueleme, I don't know how that goal actually could stand. Like, just, that's such a bullshit goal, really. But it looks like Hueleme's way offside. But he somehow gets up and gets that in. And that's 1-1 to us. We need to push on and get a second goal now. Maybe a third. Bazzini's having a pretty bad game, so I might sub him off. Bring on one of the players that we haven't looked at. I'll show him now. Tactics. Show him now. Come on. Who is he? Paulo Ricardo, who is a 27-year-old attacking mid/striker, but he's got some good stats. So I'm going to put him up front. I might put, yeah, I'll put him up front. Where is he? There he is. For Bazzini, because he's had a pretty crap game. And just leave it at that. But there we go. We got a corner though. Hueleme puts the ball in. Oh, but it's cleared. Canario into Junior. To Jose Carlos. Romario. Good playing. Romario. Junior. Out across to Canario. Luizinho again into Santiago. Oh, he could have played it into Bazzini. Hueleme with another corner in. It's cleared originally. But it's, oh no, it's a bit of a fumble in the box, but oh god, I thought that could have been a chance for them there. Then Paulo Ricardo comes on, hopefully to make a difference with the corner actually. Luizinho, he does make the difference. Luizinho scores for us. He's been a bit annoyed that he hasn't been getting any first team football, but now look at that. Assist and a goal. Paulo Ricardo puts a really high ball in. It's cleared originally, straight out to Luizinho, and then he puts it into the net to give us the 2-1 lead. Great stuff by him. So this second half's been a lot better so far, but we need to get another goal, I believe, to make it like a lot better. Coming up on 70 minutes now. We got a free kick actually. Paulo Ricardo, straight to the keeper. Might change something. Might bring on Carlos Eduardo as the defensive mid. Yeah, Junior's not having the best of games. But here you go. Hopefully they don't have a chance straight from here though. Oh, he's played it out wide. That's a lot of space for him to run into there. But Romario clears that up, but it falls back out to Marcel. Gabriel Soares, Ortiz, Jonathan. They've got the ball a lot here. Hopefully we can win it back from them. Antonio with the save though, thankfully. Okay, that's it for that highlight. Here comes on Carlos Eduardo. Luis on the ball for Santos. Jonathan, they're going to play the ball around a bit. Looks like they've changed their formation, but Luizinho on the ball now. Carlos Eduardo playing the ball around a bit. Good triangles there. Ricardo with a way, way wide shot. Should have passed it into Hueleme. But coming up with 10 minutes to go. Yellow card for Jose Carlos. Last 5 minutes now. Well, last few minutes now. Looks like it might be it. And oh, there might be a chance here. Hopefully it's for us. No, it's not. It's for them. Perez. Antonio with the save, though, thankfully. The 2-1's so much better than a 2-2. Oh, Antonio, what are you doing? Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Oh, they've still got another chance. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god. How? That's all I'm asking. How have we survived that? Jesus. We are so lucky. Like, the amount of cock-ups there by the goalkeeper, it's just unbelievable. Like, normally that shit happens, that's easy a goal. Guilherme on the ball, though, actually puts the ball in, but it's saved. Like, what was he doing? We're kicking the ball straight to him. Jesus. Oh, my God, I thought we'd, like, come off on the first one, and then it happens again. I don't even know what's happening. Is there still a chance for us here, Romario? No, that's it. That's going to be it. Just having heart palpitations here. God. What the hell was that? Oh my god, there's still... No, there's 4 seconds left. It can't be. There we go. 2-1 win for us. That's the first leg over. Now we just need to hold it steady for the second leg away at Santos, but that's going to be pretty hard. I would like a draw. That just easiest thing there. We do have a game against Cruzeiro in the meantime, who actually I think they're in second, so that's going to be a big game for us here. Um, but yeah, so I'll be back for the live com for the second game, the Santos away, and then otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.